Are you looking to improve your work environment? Welcome to One by One, a podcast where we uncover the stories, strategies, and secrets behind extraordinary success. I'm your podcast host, Robert Murigi, and we'll be building each other from the ground up. Join us as we uncover the blueprints of building a life, a career, or a business from the ground up. Subscribe now and never miss an episode from us. On our today's Saturday special, we are going to look into more details now that we have already set our mind that we are ready to work and we have set our behavior right. Now, consider the benefits of ergonomics. We are focusing on design, the arrangement of the workspace to create comfort and safety. Therefore, by incorporating this, we can reduce the musculoskeletal disorders and also increase productivity and enhance the overall well-being. From an adjustable chair that supports proper posture, ergonomically designed keyboard that minimizes the strain on your wrist, there are numerous options available to create that workspace catered to your needs. Don't let discomfort hinder your work. Prioritize ergonomics and enjoy a healthier, more productive work experience. As we carry on with the support to our farmers, because if we eliminate the farmer in the ecosystem, we are all not going to be there. Therefore, let us continue and let us start with our farmers so that we can support them, so that even in that hard time, even that hard economic time, we will still have something to put in our berries. Thank you so much, and continue promoting them, and God bless everyone who is involved in this, and carry on with the good work. And on today's Saturday special, as we carry on with the Freno for farmers, we are going to look at how do we sit, how do we stand, how do we bed, how do we lift, how is our workspace organized so that we are able to access each and everything in the right time and in the right space. How do you sit when you are at work? Do you sit for long hours? Are you always on your desk, or do you normally wake up and move a little bit? Because especially with the age, it becomes very detrimental to sit down throughout, because that could cause your back injury, or that could cause other injuries that may hinder your survival or may hinder your comfort towards the future. Therefore, we are going to look into this big thing which we call ergonomics. What is ergonomics? It is the relationship we have between the work we are doing and the environment we are doing it in. When we place ourselves there as the subject, how do we fit in there? How are we able to do this job more efficiently with the environment which has been created? Would you take two people in two different environments with the same skills, and you find different results just because of the environment? How do we do it? And the environment is good, because stress normally causes a lot of pain in our body. Sometimes it's just because of being in a stressful work that could make your body to start hurting. So what are we doing here? We are making sure that our mind is straight, our mind is focused. How can we make our mind to be focused? By clearing the stress. And how can we clear stress where someone is waiting for us each and every day, or you're waiting to go to that job each and every day, where you're supposed to produce, where you're supposed to become efficient, where you're supposed to complete that task safely and in a more better way? How could we do that with the same skills and you find different results just because of the environment? Therefore, the arrangement of where the kitchen is, the arrangement of where the toilet is, the arrangement of where the office is, all these things, they become important. And even in your own house, it makes all the things possible. I remember when we were young and we had pit latrine, and there are people who can relate with this very, very well. The pit latrine was outside the house, And because of the smell and the flies, we had to make sure it is as far as we could throw our stone so that we can keep ourselves from the cholera and other diseases. What happened at night when you had to go and relieve yourself? It was a struggle, and because of that, there was a lot of mess around the house in the morning without knowing who is the culprit. And therefore, let us look into the arrangement of our work environment in relation to how we produce and how we go throughout that task and how we go home healthy. Therefore, it is good for us to listen to our bodies. Listen to your body. Listen to where it hurts. Nowadays, before when I used to work for another company, I found that we had the office, they came up with a policy where they had adjustable table, where the table could go up and could go down when you need it. And then they went further and they made it like a program that the table will rise and go down on its own. Therefore, it would force you to wake up when it is required, when you are required to wake up, and also to go back down when you are required to do so. Therefore, that could make work so easy for people who have back pain and people who are trying to protect how to go about their back pain and about other things that comes with sitting down for a long time. Let us look into our workspace. Let us make sure that we are comfortable, the way we sit when we work, the way we bed under the machines that we work on, like myself being a mechanic. When I go under the truck, how do I sit under that truck? Because that could lead me to start having back pain that I'll never be able to recover from in my life. Therefore, it is good and it is very important that we look into things, and even that thing that you could lift just by yourself, it is always good to call someone else to give you a hand, or you use a lifting aid like a trolley or like a forklift or like a crane where it is required. Therefore, let us not look into these things as if they are just small things, because once you start having that problem, I'm telling you, and with all the love we have for you, it will not leave you in the shortest time. It will give you too much trouble, and it would be better if you could avoid it from the word go. One by one. Let us avoid those little things. One by one, we eliminate them and we keep them at bay so that they do not bring discomfort in our workspace, so that they do not bring discomfort in our homes where we cook. I found that there is a specific height for the sink. If the sink is just slightly lower, you find that the people who normally wash clothes or who normally wash utensils in that home, they start having a back problem because of bending so much each and every day. It becomes a repetition and it becomes a big problem. Don't ignore small things. Ignorance is not a defense. If you imagined that something bad will happen to you, all your mind, all your neurons, they will start assembling to create that, to bring that to life. Therefore, let us always have clear thoughts on what we want to do. Let us always have clear thoughts on other people. Let us always have a clear thought on each and everything we do, because that also will contribute to the ergonomics that we have talked today. One by one. God bless you. And whether you are an aspiring entrepreneur, a seasoned professional, or simply someone looking for inspiration, one by one we will equip you with the tools and insights you need to lay the foundations of your own success stories. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and leave us a comment. Your feedback helps us to grow and bring you even more inspiring stories. Thank you for listening to the Building from the Ground Up. Remember, every great accomplishment starts with the one single step. What will you build today? Until next time, keep building, keep striving, and keep reaching for your dreams.